We are delighted to welcome former super middleweight champion of the world, James DeGale, into the studio. Jimmy, how are you?
Andy, what are you saying?
It's good to see you.
And you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
No problem.
I have to say, how was your mum? Because it's your mum I've been speaking to a lot to get you in.
Mama's all right. She's good. She's just happily retired now in Cyprus. She comes back and forth. So she's out there living the life, hot weather.
Well, you send them my love, because it was her I drove mad to get you in.
I know.
And she kept her word, right?
She
kept her word. She said, you will be the first.
She likes you, Andy. She likes you, yeah.
That's because I got no, I haven't got anything, but yeah. I really appreciate it's Diane, right?
Diane,
Diane, if you're listening, it's very kind of you to get your son in the studio, because everyone wants a bit of you now.
I know.
Because you've announced that you're going to come back into the ring. Yeah. Well, not in the ring, right? You're going to do bare knuckle.
I don't know if it's a square, a circle, whatever. It's a bit of a mix, for me, honest. But yeah, the bare knuckle.
Why?
Why? Because I needed an opportunity. I was getting itchy feet, Andy. I needed an opportunity to announce myself back, and this is the perfect and most brutal sport in the world, and I want to do it the hard way.
Why? I'm just going to keep saying why.
I know,
why?
Do you know what it is? Well, someone disrespected me, Matty Floyd, and I got the opportunity to fight in bare knuckle. They asked, yo, would you fight in bare knuckle? And I said, you know what, let's do it. It's always intrigued me, bare knuckle. It's like a new sport, but it's getting really popular and getting big. And when the opportunity come up, I just thought, you know what, let's do it. Something different.
But that's I understand if you've got itchy feet, because when boxers retire, you've been retired what, seven years?
Nearly 7 years.
Okay. Well, so how old are you, if you don't mind me?
I am 39.
Okay.
Getting on, 39.
Still But when boxers, when they get itchy feet,
feeling good, I'm feeling 25 again.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
But when you get itchy feet, the majority, if not every single boxer that makes a comeback, does it in the boxing ring. So what?
Of course.
I mean, you would sell out wherever you would go. Your first fight back in a boxing ring was.
Do you know what? And do you know what? The opportunity was there. I agreed, and it's on. It's just like, it's always intrigued me. Like, I've never had a proper straightener, really, but this is an organised straightener with a couple rules, and I think it's fascinating. And I just want to do it. I want to try it. Look, I'm not saying that I probably don't want to make a career of it, but at least I can tick that off the list and say, you know what, I've had a straightener.
I've always wondered then, what happens then after that? Because say you win, which we expect you to do, is it a chance to jump back into the boxing ring, or would you
that's what I want, really, because the way I went out against Eubank, well, my last couple of years against Chirax, Badujak, and Eubank to finish.
Was it a draw, Badujak? Was that a draw?
That was a draw. But it was very disappointing the way I ended my career. So I just need to redeem myself. I think about it every week. How would I go like that? So I need to come back and just do something.
But why did you stop?
Why did I stop boxing?
Yeah.
Because it was time I was hindered with injuries. Hindered. Shoulders, Achilles, knees. I had tendinopathy all around my body. I had two shoulder operations, 2 groin operations. I was mashed up. And I just didn't want to have... I needed 18 months out the ring, but I didn't have the patience. Could be my ADHD, could be me just a person. Didn't want to have that long out, because I was making brilliant money. And if I had time out, someone else would come in, then I'd have to come back and get it back. It was just all long. But really, I should have been more professional and done it properly.
When you look at it now and you're talking about this bare knuckle, and I mean, it's brutal, but obviously the fact you're getting back into a form of ring I think it's good. But when you look at the state of boxing now, and you look at the big Saudi infrastructure and what they're putting into boxing, you're only, what did you say, 37?
I'm 39.
39, man. But you look, you're in great shape, right?
I'm in great shape.
You must want part of that, because let's be honest, it's not just boxers fighting boxers nowadays. Yeah. There are this kind of YouTube element, so there's big money to be made.
Boxing changed.
Yeah.
Like, now with Misfits, all different kinds of Qatar and Saudi shows happening, so much more events happening. It's not just Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn no more. There's so much boxing happening around the world. So, as I said to you, look, I just want to have 1 or 2 more just to show I was fine handicapped. And look.
Boxing's always been dangerous, right? Bare knuckle, for me, sounds even more dangerous. You've got loved ones around you. We talked about your mum. You've obviously spoken to everyone connected.
They weren't, yeah. They were a bit like, My mum asked me the most funny. She was like, can you have a spar bare knuckle? I'm like, Mum, you can't have a spar bare knuckle. Like, you've got to save that for fight night. Like, so basically, I'm just training like a madman as normal.
Yeah.
I'm super fit. Remember, the BKFC, they've designed this for like a shootout because it's 5 2-minute rounds. The last time I done 2-minute rounds when I won my Olympic gold medal in 2008. 2-minute rounds, it's a shootout. With the boxing, professional boxing, it's 3-minute rounds and it's a long time, 12 rounds. With this, I think they've designed it where you're getting in there, the first man to lick wins.
When did this come about? When was the first time you got a phone call?
Well, they've been. I had a couple messages, couple calls, asking if I would do it, and I was.
When was this?
This was about 6 months ago.
Okay.
So it's been going on for a while.
And when you retired nearly 7 years ago, there must have been conversations after you announced your retirement for you to get back into the ring quickly. Were there big fights put in front of you?
Do you know what it is? Because, Andy, because I was so bad, really, my last couple of years of my career, Jack Chirac was terrible. Yeah. I only won my title back because I was that good and I was a little bit better and he wasn't very good. Then the whole Eubank thing, me and my prime, a mismatch kind of thing. And I had to just call it a day then. My body was warm, a little bit of lifestyle as well, party too much, women, partying. And I just needed to call it a day kind of thing. But I've had 7 years to heal all my injuries, to heal up properly. I live cleaner and healthier now than I did the end part of my career. I'm feeling great. And I just look, my world title days, they're done. I've had my best days, but boxing's changed, Misfits, Saudi, there's fights out there. And all I wanted a couple more just to show, handicapped, watch me now, see you later, I'm gone.
I always wonder, are you one of those as well that, again, you've been retired for a long time now, that you're sitting there watching different events on TV because it feels like, we've said it before, there's a huge boxing card every single weekend. Are you one of those that can sit there and go, no, I've had my time? Or do you find yourself over the years going, I need to be back part of that?
You know what, I hit the pinnacle, Darren. I won everything that is to win as a boxer. Olympic gold medal, British title, European title, 2 world titles, travelled the world. I've done everything. Wicked money. I've been with Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Al Heyman when he was the man. I've done everything in boxing. So there's nothing really else I can achieve apart from I just want to go out with a bang, how I should have went out when I retired.
Sorry, I've always wondered this, and I'm glad that you're Olympian and world champion. Which means more to you, the Olympic gold or the 2 world titles?
Okay, so I used to say when I was an active pro, my IBF world titles, but bro, the Olympic gold medal is the creme de la creme. Yeah. The creme de la creme. Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, like the fighters that have won that. And the process to get there is long. You have to be the best in your country. Then you've got to qualify in Europe, the hardest continent. Then you've got to go to Olympics. You've got to get a good draw. Then you've got to go and win that Olympic gold medal. It's hard. And I smashed it.
You did indeed, yeah.
History, man. Then I made history. I ended up winning a world title. I was the first ever Olympic gold medalist from Great Britain to do it. And even to this day, it's only me and AJ. How good are we?
Yeah, that's insane.
We're good, man.
Yeah.
We're good.
I just wonder, because you're going back into the ring, right? Obviously, you're going to be well rewarded for climbing in, right? Everyone likes a bit of money. Do you feel, looking back now, because Benty made a good point about the money now involved with boxing over in Saudi. It's like astronomical compared to what you guys were earning back then, even when you became world champion. Is there a part of you that thinks you missed out on really, really big paydays? When you, for argument's sake, when you see like Conor Benn get in the ring with Chris Eubank Jr., it's not a title fight, but it's a fight everyone, certainly me, wants to see again. And they're getting paid handsomely for it.
Do you know what? Okay, I got paid very, very well.
Can I ask what you get when you become world champion?
It depends. Like, if you're me, because I was Olympic gold medalist, I had my mum was basically my manager, and she negotiated my purse. She was the best. I knew who I wanted to box. I knew how much I wanted, and she would negotiate and do it for me. But going back to
Can you give us a ballpark of what sort of money it was back then?
Me, obviously £1 million plus.
Okay.
7 figures for my world title fights.
Okay.
But before that, I got treated well, really. At the beginning of my career with Frank Warren, I got spoiled. I was Olympic gold medalist. I got sign-on fee. And for 4-round fights, I was getting what some people get for world title fights. But then it went a bit pear-shaped with him, but I got treated well. And I was with Hennessy, then Hearn, and then now Heyman. So I've been with all of them. I've got stories, man. But I'm lucky, man. I'm very lucky and grateful that I was with them. I earned good money. I've done everything. My British, European, and world titles. So I'm lucky because it's a hard sport. It's a hard way to earn a living. And I smashed it.
You did indeed. We're going to have a quick break. When we come back, we'll get your views on the state of boxing at the moment. Is that okay?
Okay, yep.
More from two-time champion of the world, James DeGale. James DeGale just said, "Where's Jason Cundy?" And I was like, "I don't remember who that is." I left him, mate. Look,
He's gone big now.
Look at me now. Look,
he's big. He's
top
got
of the world, man.
Yeah,
see. We've got James DeGale with us in the studio. Before the break, we're talking about your comeback to the triangle because you're
triangle, circle. It's like a bit of a mix. I don't know.
Have you been to an event before?
I haven't, you know. Oh, yeah, Andy, I'm going on. I know. I've just gone. Yeah, boom, signed the contract. That's the money. Let's go. Fresh and just healed up and just mentally and physically in such good shape. I'm a young 39, really.
Yeah.
Super fit. I haven't left the gym. I'm in great shape.
Yeah, let me ask you. You just become a dad again. We were talking in the break there. Congratulations.
Thank you very
Not
much.
again, by the way. It's your first. Your first daughter.
First,
right? That must add to your decision making process now, right?
Of course. Listen, it's not about me or Grace anymore, my missus. It's about baby Iris, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I want to obviously do well for her, and that wasn't, that as I said, my missus and my mum were a bit, didn't want.
About to go back in bare knuckles different, yeah.
It's like, come on, let's have it. That's what, when you say bare knuckles, it's like, innit? But you know what though? BKFC is growing really, really fast, and I've heard the shows are unbelievable atmosphere, and it's a good night out. So get down, trust me.
In Manchester, right?
On the 28th, 27th, sorry.
Okay.
It's amazing because we had Lucas Brown in earlier before you, and he was the same as you. He was like, Andy said to him, "Have you watched it? Have you been to an event?" He's like, "No." I've just said, "Yep," and away we go.
Before you get into the triangle that week, can we speak to you again on the phone? See how your train's going.
Of course. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
And I'm coming back in after, innit?
You come out whenever you know that. You know that, right? The fact that you've come in before you've gone anywhere, I really appreciate. While you're here, let's get your view on boxing at the moment. We touched ever so briefly on Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. getting back in the ring. I was lucky enough to be there for the first fight at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Did you go to boxing? No, do you follow it much?
I don't go to boxing, don't really watch boxing. Last couple months I've probably watched it a bit more because I'm training myself and whatever. But since I've retired, I don't.
Were you heavily into it watching as a fan when you were...
When I was boxing, every Friday fight night, every Saturday fight, anything boxing, all ringside bits and pieces, anything boxing I used to watch. But since I retired, just boom.
What have you been doing?
When I retired, I did say, thank you, boxing, you've been good to me. I'm off. No one's going to hear from me. That's it.
Well, what have you been doing for 7 years?
Been chilling, living life, family. As I said, I've just become a dad, so she takes up all my time.
I mean, that was 5
Baby
minutes.
Iris. I've just been enjoying life, just chilling. It's been great, but always in the gym, no.
Okay,
it's always in the back of my mind, fighting and boxing.
I was going to ask how you've been filling your day. 7 years, a long time. So,
I go down the local boxing gym. Steve Newland, Hooks ABC, my amateur coach. I go down there a couple times a week and do things down there. I've got a gym in Wandsworth Trenches. I go down there and do bits down there as well. My baby, she's only 4.5 months old. My baby takes up all the time now. Living life, traveling, spending time with my family.
So, I was going to say, it's one of them sports, right, where I almost feel like boxers never seem to want to let it go. So the fact that you've been retired for 7 years, because the amount of times we've heard, even like Mike Tyson, for instance, had that exhibition fight, but it's almost like boxers just can't let it go. So the fact you've gone 7 years, it must have been difficult at times.
Yeah, of course, Darren, yeah, of course. But... especially when I'm feeling great in the gym, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is just, you know what, this is going to be my second coming, Andy. It's going to be in and out job. Give me 18 months. I'm going to have a couple fights, finish on a high, and then I'm gone. And you know, when I say I'm gone, I really am gone. No one's hearing from me. So I'm going to just give it 18 months and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to come, smash it in bare knuckle.
I'd bet on you. I'd definitely bet on you. If you could have one fight, who would it be against?
I can't. I'd like one big one. So the biggest, Jake Paul. But is he going to fight me? It's a bit far-fetched, maybe, I don't know. But there's loads of fighters.
I bet he would fight you.
Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm saying. So a good performance here, and you never know. So let's see. If I come back, I look unbelievable. Yeah.
Let me ask, before you let you go, you talked about some of the people that have promoted you before. You said you've got some great stories. Is there one you can leave us with from either one of those promoters, or was there like a night of boxing where famously you did this, but afterwards you did that and you went on? Is there something that...
And you'll put me like...
I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Story, but I'm not going to tell you the story because some of them are funny and that. But my memory, you know what? My short-term memory, that's long. I'm really worried about my short-term memory. Hey, bro, it's mad, honestly.
You know you've signed up for bare knuckle boxing, right?
Yeah. At least with the bare knuckle, yeah. I don't think you take as much punishment. In boxing, you're in 10-ounce gloves, so you can cover up, you can catch shot. In bare knuckle...
That's worse though, isn't it, bare knuckle?
You're gone. No.
I think it is.
No, it ain't. Bro, look, in boxing, you've got 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
You can take a lot more to the head, to the body, whatever. That's over 36 minutes. This is bare knuckle. Once you get hit with that boom, boom, a right hand, left hook, yeah, you're going down or you're getting knocked out, or you're not getting up. You're not taking it for a long duration.
Yeah.
And trust me, I've got this anyway. You know what? 'Cause a lot of people say, Jay, I mention it to people and they're like, Jay, you've smashed it. Done everything. Leave it, man. Like, and I'm like, no, watch. I'm like, watch.
We can't
It's
wait
my
to
second coming watch.
Good. Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much for keeping your word and coming into the studio and chat with me.
You the man. And you the man.
You're the man.
Big time man out, Darren. Man, I got 2 shows and I got 2
Very kind of you to come out. I really appreciate it. Again, thank your mum for me, Darren, if you're listening.
No respect.
And we wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you.
It's a big ask getting into a triangle bare knuckle boxing, even if you're fit and healthy. But the fact you've been out the ring for 7 years, you come out. We wish you all the luck in the world, James.
Thank you, man. And you the man. Darren, respect.
Appreciate it.
Last hour of our show coming up right after this, live and drive on talkSPORT.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.